Yo, One Life family. I just wanted to tap in real quick and let y'all actually hear from Judge Joe Brown, okay, regarding this matter, okay, because he has actually mentored the attorneys that's involved in this case. So now y'all can kind of hear from what the opposing side may be coming with. One Life family, One Life bomb. Check it out.
Why do they need to be sued? And let me ask you a question. In Memphis, we've had 649 people who've been murdered in the last 24 and a half months. So why single this one out? What about the rest of them?
Well, were they murdered like this intentionally? Because this was something
There
that was
are some police involved homicides as well.
they should
This
be
isn't the
fired as
first.
well.
Well, don't you think you need to make a determination as to what's going on so you can determine what criminal charges, if any, should be brought first?
Criminal charges of what? Murder, second degree murder?
Yes.
Okay.
Depending upon what the circumstances are, don't you want to find out if there's any culpability for others who might be associated? Do you ask questions about why in 50 years is this the fastest indictment that has ever been returned in the city? Why is it that arrest warrants weren't issued for us so the full proceedings could have been evoked? Why is it that a lot of people that live in this area who have lost loved ones get no cooperation allegedly from the police, none from the sheriff's department, but this matter was so expedited? Why do we have the mayor and the chief talking as though they were trying to incite a riot or insurrection? What's going on here? What do we have about command authority? Who was supervising? Who was in charge? What's the training? What kind of operating environment was in place here? Why was this the first chief of police hired in 41 years in Memphis when before the department was commanded by a director who could be removed at the whim of the mayor so that political control could be kept? Why is this the first time in 41 years when somebody was put in who is civil service as a chief who cannot be removed except for good cause? Why do we have that? Why do we bring somebody in with the particular background of this chief? Were there any local options? Why, again, do we have a chief instead of a director? Who is responsible for this? Who should be answerable? Is anybody being saved from embarrassment? Are there any patterns in this area? We saw some things on the video that we've seen. 3 out of the 4 that have been released would basically have said nothing, but there is one in there that was taken remotely from one of the pole setups they have in Memphis. They're movable, and that's what did everybody in, but they have a blue light flashing on them, so why are the officers unaware of that? You didn't see escalation 0 to 60. You saw 60. What provoked that? What happened beforehand? Are there questions that might have been answered? Was there anything else involved? Typically, as you find when you get this kind of police involvement with citizenry and what appears to be criminal activity on behalf of the police, was there money involved, drugs involved, prior animosity between any officer or officers, plural, and the deceased? Was there any interaction in life between the deceased and any of the officers? Was there any girlfriend, boyfriend situation going on here? We have to ask these questions, and so far they're unanswered. And the thing that gets me as a criminal court judge is I'm looking at a matter that does not appear to escalate, but just from ground zero is going full blast, which if there's any kind of prior connection, the indictment shouldn't have been, or the charges shouldn't have been for murder in the second degree, but murder in the first degree. There are a lot of things that need to be addressed, and I'm looking at potentially the mayor, the chief, city council, and others are trying to save face. I'm looking at the fact that just about all of the candidates for mayor, except me, have jumped on this bandwagon to see who can yell the loudest about anti-police rhetoric. But what is really going on here, and why does this look like an anomaly? And why do we have so few people involved in the process who have no experience with these things? We hear language where we see officers 23 or 24 up to 31 or 32, I think it's 32 and 24, who are speaking in street language as they're talking to each other. The behavior is disturbing. By the way, it's nowhere near the worst I've ever seen for such incidents. I grew up in what became South Central LA, and I personally witnessed worse, both by LAPD, and that had nothing to do with Rodney King. That was years before, and on the streets. And I'm looking back through my life experience, and I have questions that should have been answered in something a bit more intense, in detailed, in depth than a 2-week period from event to indictment, which is, whoa, that's way quick. So what's going on here? And so what are we seeing about the chief's background and her involvement in Atlanta and in North Carolina with other matters of potentially similar nature, and her reported involvement on commanding in Atlanta the SWAT team, the equestrian team, the motorcycle team, the Red Dog team, which was really something, and the apparent lack of command authority that we are looking at here.
So there you have it, One Life family. Shouts out to Dana with the data. That is where the actual phone conversation, where the actual interview with Judge Joe Brown came from. Dana with the data. So shouts out to that person. And yeah, so there you have a judge's opinion, and you have Judge Joe Brown, who is a well-respected judge, okay? However people take it, I don't know, but I'm just putting that information out. One Life family, thank you.